Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Thanks for joining me. I am back with a new layout for the Cut Shop. For today's layout, I am going to be using the Leaf It To Me cut file. I am going to use all 4 of the images on this cut file. 2 of the images are solid and then 2 of them are open so you can back them with pattern papers, which is what I'm doing here. I am using a couple different collections from Simple Stories. I believe one of them is Hello Fall and then the other one is Sweater Weather, but don't quote me on that. I've had them in my stash for a while, so I'm not 100% certain on what collection they are from. Rather than fussy cutting out these images, I did use the contour feature and Cricut Design Space. I do not have a tutorial for this video because I have used the contour feature in previous videos. I will try to find that video and link to it in the description below if you're interested in seeing how that feature in Design Space works. I'm going to start pairing the leaves on either side of the photo and just creating some clusters. I do bring in a banner. I believe that is from the Simple Stories Sweater Weather collection. That wood veneer piece that says hello is from the Pretty Little Studio Oakley Avenue collection that is designed by Ashley Horton. So is that Hello Hello ephemera piece above the wood veneer. My title is going to be Hello Wednesdays. My schedule at work recently changed to where I work a half day from home on Wednesdays, so I am able to pick Aiden up from school an extra day a week. And this photo was taken the very first day that my schedule had changed, and I picked him up from school, and there are some nature trails on the school's campus. So we went for a walk, and I snapped this photo, and I just wanted to get this documented. There is going to be some journaling that I put onto this layout just to document what's happening and how excited I am to have this extra time with him. So getting back to the layout, I'm just playing with placement, just trying to figure out where I want to put everything. I did add my journaling off camera using my We Are Memory Keepers typecast typewriter. I got that portion of the title down, and then I also added a row of hearts that's actually from a washi strip from the Oakley Avenue collection, and I just tucked it right underneath the word Wednesdays. The alpha stickers that I used for that portion of the title are from the Simple Stories Sweater Weather collection. Now I'm just working on getting the placement of the wood veneer and that banner. I do bring in a cork bow from Dear Lizzie a couple different times. I think I want to position it underneath my journaling, but it's just a little too large and a little too distracting. But I kind of had a diagonal theme going with the design of this layout with the hello positioned closer to the top left, and I kind of wanted to continue that on down to the bottom right. And I was just having a hard time figuring out what to put in that space. I really liked the cork bow, but I didn't have any other cork on the layout. So I was trying to add those cork bows to the top portion of the layout to see if maybe I could even that out, but I don't really like how that looks. I like the banner much better. I am going to bring in a few rub-ons from Jen Hadfield, and I'm just going to tuck them in with the clusters of leaves that I have, just kind of to add some gold elements to the layout. So I've chosen the rub-ons that I want to use, but I do want to get these cut file images adhered to the white cardstock before I apply the rub-ons, just to make sure that they're in the exact place that I want them to be and that the leaves aren't going to be hiding too much of the gold rub-ons. So I'm just using some liquid adhesive to tack down these cut file images. Okay, so the leaves are all adhered down. I did edit out a large majority of that because it was rather boring, just me gluing down those cut file images. So I have added some liquid adhesive to the hello wood veneer, and then I am also going to adhere down those 2 smaller wood veneer pieces next to the word Wednesdays. And I do have a leaf and a small heart, and those are just from my stash. I still have that cork bow on the layout. I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna work, if I like it, if I don't like it. I do end up deciding to take it away, but I do that towards the end of the layout. I'm going to go ahead and get these rub-ons placed, and they go on really nicely. They're super smooth. I was really impressed with the shine that they had. They're gorgeous. I love the images that are on that set of rub-ons from Jen Hadfield. They're just beautiful, beautiful. I do use 3 rub-ons just to create a visual triangle onto the layout. I am going to bring in some gold splatters using some Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and I'm also going to do some gold stitching on the layout later on. I do trim this 3rd rub-on in half. I was having a hard time tucking it underneath the cut file image since I already had those adhered down to the layout. And there I was drinking my coffee. This was the first day that our highs had been in the 30s when I was making this layout. So it was really cold outside, and I enjoy coffee anyway, so any excuse to drink coffee is good, but especially when it's cold outside. I'm going to add the date using my roller stamp, and then I do add quite a few things off camera. My battery died, so I wasn't able to record it, but I do add some strips of paper to the bottom portion of the layout. I add the gold splatters and then also some gold stitching, which you will see in the close-ups. I will be back again with a new layout and a new process video very, very soon. As always, thank you so much for watching.